Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls. Will be the Raptors off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Tracy McGrady is out there with Oakley. Then it's Bogues. Then there's Carter. And it's Davis in at the center. Now, here is Oakley. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Here's Harper. That is good. Harper's got the game going here with the first basket for the Bulls.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Here's McGrady. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Jordan with it. Here's Pippen. Pass to Harper. The drive by Jordan, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Bulls on D. McGrady kicks to Carter, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Harper with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Harper kicks to Pippen. The drive by Jordan. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The 10-footer. It's all in by the Bulls.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Pippen. Longley with the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Carter against Jordan. That drive by Carter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. On defense, the Raptors trailing by 5. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Wide open look. That one off the back iron and out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And here's the break. And he jams it with authority.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And Davis puts it in.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and He'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. That one is no good. Raptors trail by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Offensively, he knows their shots are going to be challenged inside, going up against a team with some shot blocking in the middle. He said they have to keep the ball moving, and he's had them practicing their in-between shots as well. Guys, those shots can be tricky, but very effective when a shot blocker is around. Back to you.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
The Raptors making a switch here. Christie's checked in. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Carter. Here's Oakley. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Kerr. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Some changes for Chicago. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And Bushler subbed in for Michael Jordan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Christie. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
No good. Great D that time from Davis. Raptors trail by 6. Carter, the pass to Christie. Back to Carter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
So it's Chicago now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Bushler, the pass to Wennington. The 10-footer finds the target. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Christie kicks to Carter. Davis sets a screen. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now, here's Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Bushler, defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. That's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Raptors trail by 6. And here's Carter. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
One shot. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The free throw off from Carter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Back to Kerr. Pass to Bushler. Feeds it to Kukoc. Passes to Bushler. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Kerr, but he recovers it. They get the rebound. And misses, would have counted had it gone in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Chicago leading by 4. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Tracy McGrady. Davis is out there with Oakley. Then there's Christie. And it's Carter in at the 2 spot. Harper, no good.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
McGrady's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Pippen. Cans the 12-footer. Pippen's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Carter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Carter's got 7. Carter's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Jordan the pass to Longley. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Harper up top. Back to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 6. Christie kicks to McGrady. Now here's Pippen. Pippen is doubled. He feeds it to Jordan. Down low. Harper, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Christie kicks to McGrady.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now Carter. He's got 7. Tries from 10.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It's Pippen with the drive. A 3 ball. On the money from 12 feet away. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop these things. We're starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Kevin Willis is checked in for Toronto. Curry comes in for Christie.
I did that shit in the beginning of the game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. Cannot hit. The Bulls leading by 7. Harper kicks to Jordan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now, here is McGrady. "11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here is Carter. He's got 10. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Carter against Jordan. Carter up top, guarded by Jordan.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Long. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper.
I'm putting you in. Let's go.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 13-point game. Curry outside. And again, no good by Toronto. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-5 run. Jordan against Carter. The drive by Jordan. Rebound by the Raptors.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's Carter missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Kukoc kicks to Jordan. The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's McGrady. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
So for the Bulls, Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman.
got the
And
highest
Bushler
minutes
subbed in for
again,
Jordan.
right.
And the Raptors also making a change. Bogues, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady.
Hey.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the pass to Kerr. Here's Wennington, guarded by Kerr. And Curry pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bogues the pass to Willis. He kicks it to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. Carter can't get that one to fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Take a look here at what Carter's been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
They've got Dennis Rodman. Harper's out there with Jordan. Then it's Longley. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Jordan. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here is Harper. And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy 2, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Oakley's checked in for Willis. Brown comes in for Christie. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Curry. And it's Bogues in for Williams. Now here is McGrady. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Jordan dishes to Harper. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Toronto calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Willis comes in for Davis, and it's Carter in for Brown. Raptors trail by 13, and it's Carter penetrating. Great D that time from Jordan.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Harper up top. Bogues defending. Shoots from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce
Damn,
off the right
dog.
side. Harper's got 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Harper. 8 points for him. Kicks to Jordan. Jumper off the screen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
That doesn't go either for Carter. The Bulls leading by 17. Jordan kicks to Rodman. There's the feed to Pippen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Pippen's got 8.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is McGrady. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's McGrady after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Willis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Rodman, that falls.
Oh, my
Nice
God.
feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Rodman's got 4 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 18. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Carter, the pass to Oakley. It's rebounded by Harper.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. That's good. 10 points for Jordan.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Toronto with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Carter kicks to McGrady. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half. Chicago leading by 18. Kukoc, a screen on Carter. Kukoc pass to Wennington. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
The Raptors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here is Kerr. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Pippen with the drive from 12 feet out. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Raptors trail by 15. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Five on the clock. The 19-foot shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Carter, Charles Oakley out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Bogues, and it's Willis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is McGrady. And off the front iron, and in it goes. McGrady's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors. Chicago leading by 13. Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Wennington. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
I'm putting you in. Let's go.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. And Toronto also making a switch. Curry's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They better hope that their performance on the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. I mean, they left a lot of opportunities at the line by missing those free throws.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here is Jordan. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Shoots from 14. It's
Oh,
a
my
good
God.
bounce and goes in. And that's 12 points for Jordan.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Now here is Carter. The tray. The shot by McGrady, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Carter against Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside, Kukoc. Willis against Rodman. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Jordan. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Carter against Jordan. Carter kicks to Curry. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Rodman gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 17 points and 7 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Longley's checked in for the Bulls. So it's Toronto now. Carter dish it to Curry. Here's McGrady. And just miss after miss right now.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
The first free throw is good. That one misses.
They're just around 60% from the line for the game right now. They shot it pretty well in the first half. They've just fallen apart here in the second. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now here is Carter. Curry outside, and he gets it to go.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And he makes the first.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Pippen's checked in for Chicago. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The Bulls leading by 18. Outside Jordan. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Harper. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Raptors trail by 20. Left side Curry. Takes the 3. Luke Longley grabs the miss.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Now here's Jordan, and finished off by Longley.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Hey, kid,
Never
ready?
has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Curry against Harper. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Here's Curry. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Bulls leading by 21. 56 seconds left in the fourth.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. And Kerr drops both of them. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Williams with the ball. Outside Curry. From outside the arc, Steve Kerr comes up with the rebound. Passes it to Bushler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's Simpkins, and he gets it to go.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Now here's Williams. Davis, the pass to Williams. Offline with his three. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kerr. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, but by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we leave you with our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.